Yeah, I'm back again, my dear students. So this is all we discussed. You can always refer back to the video whenever you need all these points. And always there are mad people, no, in every group, everywhere. Say in our class also we may have some mad people. They are very peculiar. They are very unique. So mad here, I mean to say that which makes a difference. So there are metals which do not obey the characteristics of metals as well. That is, those properties are generalized properties. But then there are unique metals as well and unique non-metals as well. I just wanted to give you a brief glimpse of it. You may not find this in your textbooks, so don't get panicked. I will mention all these points in your notes so that you will remember. It's very important to know. Everyone wants to know about unique people. No one wants to know about for just like that general. Okay, so there are a few soft metals like sodium and potassium. They are very soft. They can be cut using a small knife also. They can be broken with her hands also, but then they are very reactive metals, sodium and potassium. If you will touch it with bare hands, definitely your hands will burn. That's why sodium and potassium are stored in the kerosene, because as soon as they get exposed to the moisture in the water, they catch fire. So if you touch it with your bare hands also, the moisture in the air, sorry, I said moisture in water. The moisture in air, that amount of water is sufficient for the sodium and potassium to catch fire. That is why they are stored under kerosene. Okay, and mercury is a liquid metal. There are many other liquid metals as well, like gallium, indium, and all. They're not actually liquid metals, but then they have very low melting points. We'll discuss that little later. For now, you just need to know that mercury is a liquid metal and bromine is the liquid non-metal. When I say this, I would like to say one more point. Metals and non-metals, they have one property in common, one feature in common. That is, both metals and non-metals are solids at room temperature. At room temperature, that is at normal temperature, both metals and non-metals are solids. Okay, but then there is one liquid non-metal, liquid metal, which we have already seen, that is mercury. One liquid non-metal is bromine. And I said that all metals are lustrous, correct? And non-metals do not have a lustrous surface. They don't shine. But then there is one non-metal which shines, that is iodine. Iodine is a lustrous non-metal. And I said that all the non-metals are bad conductors of heat and electricity. But then the graphite, what is graphite? You have pencil and the pencil lead. The pencil lead is called lead, but that is not made up of lead. It is made up of graphite. It is called pencil lead because it is leading the pencil. It is in the lead. This is in the lead. That is how we write. So it is called as lead, L-E-A-D, lead. But it is not made up of the metal lead. Lead is a metal again. Okay, so it is made up of graphite. This graphite is a good conductor of heat and electricity. That is why we are not given with the pencil leads as it is. That is why this wooden covering is there. Wood is a bad conductor of heat and electricity, correct? So that is why pencils are covered with this wooden shield. Okay, I hope you have understood all this. With this, I would like to give you an assignment also for today. I just want you guys to list out the metallic and non-metallic objects that you see around yourself in your room, wherever you're sitting. So, for example, I will say I have my phone with me. My phone's case is made up of metallic case is there, and then I have an outer extra covering for that, which is a non-metal. Right, like that you will have to list the metals and non-metals which you find around yourself, and you will also list the malleable and ductile objects that you see around yourself. Say for example, in the kitchen itself there are plates, there are glasses, and also you find some aluminum foil and all that. So tell me which are the malleable substances which are made out of the malleable property of metals. Okay, so this is pretty much about today's session. Thank you very much, students.